Hello everyone, welcome back to my Dark Souls 3 Let's Play Part 20, and what will likely be the last episode of my series. Last time... Shush. Ah, shoot, it's been like a month. What did I even do last time? Alright, sorry for being away, I have no idea, I just kinda got bored. Or I guess just busy, either one. Shoot, what did we do last time? Oh yeah, now I remember. We finished the Ring City and all that it brought. And this time we're gonna go back to Kiln the First Flame and finish the game, hopefully. But first, time for one last trade. Yeah, I did some off-screen grinding, like every Minecraft YouTuber. Oh, whoa! If I messed that up, I would have been so ashamed. And with that, we should have all of the sunset. Sunset. Oh, wait, no. Ah, shoot. I knew I forgot something. Alright, just give me 1 second. Alright, never mind, I got it. Well, we almost have his whole set. But I may have forgotten to get a certain item, so we'll just go do that real quick. So before we do that, might as well put back on my old attire. Alright. Yep, I'm that lazy. Walk down the stairs? Nah. Don't worry, they'll be real quick and easy to get. Let's see. Both are pretty close. I'll just do what the video said. I think it was high wall. Shoot, maybe, okay, no, I think it was tower. Where it all started. Yep, it's the next one over. Oh my gosh. I want to be quiet. Shoot, where's the way? There it is. Whee. Oh, not that way. It's not think. Wait, shoot, is it? Nah, I think it dropped too early. Or shouldn't have dropped at all. There it is. Oh, this is gonna suck. And with that, Astora Straight Sword. Finally. Alright, now we can move on. Well, give me a second first. Once he kind of see something. Alright, never mind. Well, after all that waiting, we can finally put on the best set in the game. Oh, Solaire, I miss you. I should play Dark Souls 2 again sometime, or well, yeah, that too, but also Dark Souls 1. After all, this is where it all began. Alright, where is it? Oh yes, now there's a new item, might as well see what it says. A well-crafted sword named after the ruined land. Astora before its fall was a land replete with royal blood, and this weapon is both a reminder and heirloom of that era. Praise that sun. Honestly, I would not mind being the final boss with this armor on, but I did say be a night set, or a night playthrough. Then again, I did kind of break the rule for Faram, or for the Nameless King. But to be fair, he was an optional boss. This is the final boss.
Ashen One, thou then call. I am of thou'st given. Very well, then.
I don't think I even can anymore. I mean, I can, but I don't have enough. Oh yeah, also I wanted to point out, I got something wrong. She actually does sell something. Wait, what? Oh, right.
Well, well, what warm, humble ash have we here? It's as if thy fate were with death entwined. But take no note of me, thy business is thine own. As by now thou surely knowest, there is little I love more than a gratuity of souls.
Gratuity is a unique word. Yep, there it is. This is what I got wrong. She does have a shield from the second game as well. Well, another one. Benhart's shield is in this game. That's pretty awesome. Standard round wooden shield. The blue antlers are reminiscent of designs found in Mira. Wooden shields are light, manageable, and offer relatively high magic absorption. Nothing too unique there, but it's nice to see that something from Benhart's attire made it to the final, well, to the end of the world. Personally, kind of thought it'd be his Blue Moon sword, but I guess not. Just wanted to show that.
Passions.
And with that, I guess we'll head off to the Kiln. There it is. Well, it was nice to have this armor and show it off, but I wanted to finish it in the night suit. So farewell, Solaire. You're still my favorite waifu in Dark Souls. You really think I know where my armor is by now? Maybe first. You look around, though. Pretty sure that there's nothing special here. At least I'm pretty sure not. I know that there's probably a few NPC quest lines I didn't finish, but it's fine. Like I think of the Aegis guy, the guy that guarded the Lilith. He was the big dude with the mace that guarded the blind girl. I know that he had more to this quest line, but honestly, I kind of just want to just wrap up the story at this point. After all, I already covered most of them anyway. Like Carla and the Pyromancer and whatnot. Oh yeah, and Hawkwood. Alright, but yep. Pretty fitting to be an empty shrine. I wonder what will be the best thumbnail for the final part of my series. Well, that's a message. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Here, I'll just... Yeah. That'll do. Alright, I'll leave this here in case I decide on that. Also, I kind of like how, if you look over there to the mountains, they still look very, snowy. Which may seem random. I know it's probably just ash, but it kind of reminds me of, the Undead Asylum, where, Chosen Undead escaped. After all, it was a snowy mountain. That's like the only time you ever see ice. Oh, well, I guess not. Well, it's like one of the very few times you see snow outside of the painted world. Because besides that, you have, like, Undead Asylum and Irithyll. But allows to proceed. And here we are. I didn't think I said before, but man, this place must have been a pain to design. Because having all these buildings close in on each other, but still not, like, to the point where it looks lazy. Already finished Drakekeep. It's been a pretty awesome trip doing these Souls games. One was the only one I really wanted to beat, but then, you know, kind of figured I'd try doing 2 as well, which was also really good. And now here comes 3. Sadly, I'm not gonna lie, I have fought the final boss before, and I know about the little motif, so sorry to burst your bubble there, but yeah, I already know about the whole little reference. But even so, still pretty special coming here. Should that be a thumbnail too, though? Maybe? It's hard to choose, there's a lot of good ones. Though I probably would prefer one relatively close to here. Well. Oh, weird. I thought that was he was getting up. I'm not gonna need anything else, will I? Am I human right now? Yeah. Pretty satisfied with my ring option, except for Able. I think I just want to show it off last time. Well, forward we go. But first, I should probably check my audio, make sure it's not too loud. Time for the final boss of Dark Souls 3, Soul of Cinder. And man, was he a pain to fight. Okay, that was a lie. But to be fair, I had my brother with me, so let's see how I do solo. When it comes to who's a better final boss, this guy or Gale, it's really hard to choose, because they're both pretty good. This one's more traditional, which is totally fine. And to be fair, I love Gale's music, but I think this might be my personal favorite out of the two. It's just so good. Oh yeah, good nose, he switches to different weapons as the fight goes on. I mean, I'm getting kind of wrecked. Like right now he's using a spear, I think he's starting with a sword. I know he's one move I wanted to use. Yeah, he's got some pretty cool lore to him. I know I can wait till the soul description, but it should be pretty obvious. He's the culmination, and if not, arguably the will of the bonfire itself, after thousands of people have linked it across the ages. First Kiln, and then the rest. So it's really cool that, you know, like everyone who's ever lit the fire, here they are, in the one beam. I know it doesn't actually say anything about the will of the bonfire itself, but just the backflip. But I think it's a pretty cool idea to think that it is the will of the bonfire itself. The bonfire itself is testing, are you worthy of linking it? Also, one thing I missed, I'm pretty sure that, oh no, that's the curved sword. I'm pretty sure that he was also the guy we saw in the beginning of the game too. He's the guy that lit us on fire. Or, no, in the game we see him drag someone away, but he turns into an ashen one. Oh. He has one soul spell I wanted to use. That's probably it. Soul Geyser, or Soul Stream, depending on which game it is. That's the spell that Aldia created in the second game, and is also in this game as well. Since Aldia is probably part of the first flame in some weird way with his experiments, I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere in that mess of souls he's also there, even if probably unwilling. So it's cool to think that, you know, even Aldia made it to the end, the very end. That is very fitting for his character. I tried parrying, but I know you can't parry him, so I'm not gonna bother. But still want the shield, it looks nice. Man, the music's so good. Here's where the real fun begins. Oh no, the combo! You might know they have a certain moveset now, and the music's changed. Yep, there's no longer just a Soul of Cinder, there's Gwyn himself. Locklight, that's kind of genius. Oh no. Who better to be the final boss of something like the, you know, the flame and the okay, I cannot talk at all. Basically, who would also be a better choice to be the final Lord Cinder we fight than the very first one? No. That's got some radius. Oh, of course he would. Oh. Yeah, I'm dead. I was not expecting to win this the first try, but I guess who knows? We might still see. I guess this is also kind of fitting for me since I actually had Solaire help me with Wynn's first boss fight. I guess it's fitting that I get speed up here. Anyway, I'll meet you guys back there. I feel dumb. I forgot to light this. Alright, there we go. Whew. Don't have too much more to say now. Can't say all I wanted to. The boss's lore, Gwyn. Though I think everyone could probably figure that out by themselves. But still, you know, just wanted to try. Since I'm doing worse to say I'll take an attempt. I know that's not probably a reference, but it kind of reminds me of First Ivory King's move. Frick. Dang it. Stop trying to be cinematic. And that's how you make a good final boss. Soul of the Lords. Oh, that was cool. I think I know just how I... Is that how I think it is? Not just yet. That's it. Actually, hold on, I want to test something. Yeah, I know, a little late. Final part of the game and all, the ending. But... Just checking. Now that's a good thumbnail for a final episode. Well, I know this is a little anticlimactic, but I think I'm gonna go back to, yeah, sure, you're right, like a Lincoln now. Careful. But I think I'm gonna head back over to the shrine just to see what I can get with its soul. Though I guess first, might as well check, because I never actually saw what it actually says. I never actually read that, so guess I'm gonna find out now. I'm pretty sure I was right on the money. Also, by the way, I did. Yeah. Oh, the made to the end of the world. You happy to know that the ending I'm gonna go for is the one where you go beyond light and dark. So at least he wasn't. At least all the studying wasn't for nothing. And of course, since Lord Gwyn, the first Lord of Cinder, many exalted lords have linked the first flame, and it is their very souls that have manifested themselves as defender of the flame. Pretty straightforward, still pretty good. And I'll be right back. Can't remember, did I do this? I think I did the same thing when I beat Nashandra too. Nashandra and Oldia. Actually, maybe I didn't. Maybe? Ah, Ludleth, where is he now? Just making sure I read that before. Seems like that's only one sword we can make with Soul of the Lords. Seems fair enough. I think I'm just gonna grab it because I've always wanted to. I remember since I played the first game, I thought, what if you could have one of the bonfire swords as a weapon? Wouldn't that be cool? I was happy to learn that eventually they did become a thing. When I first played the game, I thought that's what the fragment was. I'm like, oh, just a fragment. Well, at least it's something. But then I know that, nope. Now there actually is a sword after all. Oh, now where'd I put it? Firelink Great Sword. The Lord of Cinder linked the first flame. Well, lords. And this great sword was wielded by their Defiac... One last foot mouth before I end the series, huh? By their Defiac manifestation. Oh my godly. Okay. This coiled sword found thrust in the bonfire existed long before the throneless lords themselves. Not bad. Maybe if I ever do a, New Game Plus as this character, I will definitely use this. That's cool, it's on fire now. If I put it away, is it always like that? Nope. It only took the end of the world for me to finally get this sword. Even though it's been in the game since, well, the first one. Before I just go do the ending, I kind of just want to look around the arena. Because, man, it's cool. It's just so epic looking. Like, yeah, like the ashen snowy mountains, just like where the very series began. It's like a big old crater. It's true, this place, it almost looks like a meteorite. Though honestly, I think it's supposed to be a tree. All the weapons to show how many people have tried and failed. And of course, the ringed sun. Crazy to think, like, how wild is the curse where it affects the frickin' solar system? But I guess I've had enough, wow, those are not strong chunks. You know what's kind of funny is that these flowers, all that are spread across this whole place, kind of reminds me of the final boss of Bloodborne. I think you also fight it in a, I think you fight in a literal flower patch, but I could be wrong. Very awesome weapon, but start with the heavy, well, long sword, right? Start with a long sword. We're gonna end with a long sword. Well. It was a fun playthrough. It really was. Definitely the darkest out of the three, but I'm glad I can finally put this game behind me and move on to future projects, wherever those may be. Like learning Japanese, for one. And with that, let's give Lord Draindring, Galaic, Lothric, whatever you want to call it, the ending it deserves.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's Pass. Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
And with that, that's the end of Dark Souls 3. I definitely see why it has such a huge following. Why people say it's the best one. I'm not sure I would say the best one, but it's still pretty freaking awesome. I think I might put it above 1 in terms of quality. Well, okay, that's an absolute. Though, of course, my Dark Souls 2 fanboy will never die. Which is kind of funny because I didn't know anything about that game. Well, hardly when I first played it. But yeah, Dark Souls 3 had it was a decent story, even if it did kind of repeat itself for most of it. I don't know why I waited a month. I really didn't need to. I just kind of got distracted and did other stuff. Kind of odd, and don't really have much to say. Other than it was a good game, heck of characters, incredible music. I love the Soul of Cinder's OST. And how awesome Gale was, too. Yeah, I do feel kind of bad that I lit the painter's world on fire and then kind of just didn't go back. Just ignore that part. Fair enough. I'll probably get to Elden Ring at some point, but don't expect that to be soon. Because like I said before, I want to finish Dark Souls 3, then call it good for a good while. Because I got other stuff to do than just stream video games. I thought I heard that they want to make some other Dark Souls game, but that might just be a little fake thing I've heard. Well, I think there's one called like Arch Thrones, but that might not even be a full game. Elden Ring looks promising, and Bloodborne, I'm not sure if I can even stomach that game from what I've seen. It's like the one thing I know about that game is just like why is everything turning into squids? But I'll get to that in the future. It's kind of funny how, even though this was the final game in the series, there were still some parts of it that were actually unfinished. It's like, I'm not hating on him, but like, really? This is like the final game that you're going to make for the franchise, you still couldn't get everything in. And again, I'm not a game developer, so fine, what do I know? I do wish that Aldia had a little bit more of a role in the game. Though I know that that's kind of asking for a lot. I guess to be fair, he did kind of show up in a way, as spell being used by the Soul Stream, which I think is kind of the game subtly hinting that he's kind of part of it, since he did, experiment with the flame. At time we found he was a giant, flaming witch head. And of course, this ending is kind of like what he wanted. Go beyond light and dark. Look, if it's kind of dark, but it's not like doing the what's it called, like the Dark Lord ending with Dark Souls 1. It's more of a natural ending to the world. I chose this ending just because I knew that, look at that universe. Monsters everywhere, the fire's already fading, and the entirety of the franchise started by Gwyn just postponing what was naturally going to happen anyway. So I figured just let the world finally have the rest it deserves. After so many millennia of suffering. But like the Firekeeper said, and I do believe that one day they'll start over again with a new flame. And the cycle continues. It's kind of crazy to think that, like, it's not just putting out the fire, you also, like, you put out the very sun itself. I'm sure they'll find their way around. There's the cast. Steven Boxer is a great voice actor, I'll give him that. That along with, what's his name? King Osiros? Also a pretty good voice actor, along with Arian Dell, but they're all great. I do like some of the old callbacks from the first game, though, like how we had, we had another Pyromancer of the Great Swamp, we had another, Black Attire Witch, like, was her name Beatrice from the first game? Oh, no, Zoli. I think it was Zoli the Witch. Yeah, very, very well-made final boss. Not gonna lie, that was actually pretty creative of him, where, like, since it's the souls of everyone that ever liked the fire, including the players, that also means that they're gonna have all the weapons and playstyles, too. Sword, curved sword, great sword. Okay, I think it's just sword there. Sorcery. If only there was a Castus one, that'd be awesome. What's funny is that if there was a Castus phase for the Soul of Cinder, I bet it would probably be really hard, if not the hardest phase. Because you gotta be up close to the boss to do damage anyway, and he'd be right up in your face just punching you. Okay, this music's actually pretty awesome. I see why a lot of people love this credit song. It's funny that it almost sounds like it has hints of Gwyn's theme. This is probably one of my shortest streams ever. Because I beat Soul of Cinder and I checked, and I'm like, we're only like half an hour in. And here I was thinking that this stream might be a little over an hour. Nope. It's not even going to be an hour. But still, very good to finally just put an end to this little journey. Well, what other Souls games are there? You also got Bloodborne, Elden Ring, but you also had something like I might do Demon Souls one day. Demon Souls and Sekiro. Sekiro does seem pretty interesting. Sekiro. I think it'd be pretty fun headcanon to have that Sir Alone came from what if Sir Alone came from Sekiro's universe? Only problem is I don't know how that would work. Or my little theory that in order of series, or like the first game of the series, all the games take place in the same universe. Also, I know it's not a movie, but it'd be pretty funny if it ended by saying like everything here is completely fictional. Anything that happens in real life is a coincidence. Like what? A manifestation of fiery souls coming to life? Well, it was a very good stream to have with y'all. Getting all the armor, meeting NPCs, hearing music, doing the boss fights. That's probably one of the best parts. Can be initiated. Yeah. Hold on, I think I know a good place to end it off. So yeah, if this is your favorite Souls game, I have nothing against you. That's a great choice. And oh yeah, I forgot you're here.
Hello again. Can't resist. Can't find.
1 second. Alright. Well, farewell, Giants. You were a great race. But sound kind of dark. But with that is truly the end of Dark Souls 3. It truly was a great experience with all of you. Even if I couldn't see you, or even tell you were there. Oh, one day someone will watch this and have some fun. Just enjoy the... enjoy it for what it was. Well, with that, that is going to be the end of my Dark Souls 3 Let's Play. So, I will see you guys for whatever I stream next. Probably some Nautica or Skyrim, but I guess we'll see. So, for one last time, see you guys later. Bye. Also, probably should say this has been Aquin. Well, farewell.